Hey all, my name's Nick and welcome to Project Lucidity. This is day 3. Last night I was expecting an REM rebound because it's a long weekend, but over the last weekend I have had just occasions come up where I'm consuming alcohol before bed, and last night as I usually do, went to bed completely sober. I'm convinced that the last couple of videos, because of the timing of everything, has people convinced that I'm an alcoholic. I very rarely drink. It's just happened to line up that way. But anyway, last night I went to bed sober and I was expecting very vivid dreams. After all, the last few nights going to bed, having consumed alcohol, I'd had quite vivid dreams. But this morning I woke up, I had very broken sleep over the night, and I woke up this morning with just almost nothing that I could really remember dreaming about. The only real I'm talking about like tiny little 10-second fragments where I had one dream where I was walking on an island with the cast of Lost. So I had a woman in front of me and a woman behind me, and then the character John Locke came up to me and handed me a note that said something like I'm following you, or I know what you did. It was some sort of ominous message. Anyway, my point is I really didn't have any dreams last night that I can really comparatively vouch for in terms of their length or detail. But this morning I kind of woke up feeling a little frustrated over all of that, and I had a look online. Apparently there are some what do you call it, different vitamins and supplements that you can take that do increase the likelihood of lucid dreaming, namely vitamin B6, galantamine, I think it's pronounced, and another one that's called alpha GC or something like that. I've had a look into different supplements that ship to Australia. Galantamine is actually some sort of cognitive decline retardant that is plant-based, but it is an actual medication, and I'm not sure if I can get my hands on it. Also, I want to try every avenue without spending, lots of money on different sleeping supplements and dreaming supplements that I'm not sure will even work. Something that I have found with lucid dreaming is the community is, as I say, the community as in like forums and stuff online, it is genuinely pretty good. But I think the problem is that with lucid dreaming, one of the problems that you run into is similar to what Joe Rogan says about the UFO abduction community. You have a way for people to claim a unique experience without really ever providing any tangible proof that it has happened, short of going to a sleep clinic and undergoing a study where they signal, via eye movements during REM, that they're in the middle of a dream and that they're lucid. And very few people are going to go to that lengths simply just to prove that they have a lucid dream. My point is because of that, a lot of people claim to be able to lucid dream frequently because it kind of gives them something to make them special without actually having to put any work in. And for that reason, there is a lot of bullshit in the community regarding things such as sleeping devices, supplements. I mean, when anyone stands to make any money out of anything, there's always going to be bullshit. So I'm frustrated that last night produced 0 results whatsoever. But that being said, this is only, my 3rd day of documenting my progress here. I have decided to perform a reality check every hour today. So I'm at a stage where I'm performing 16 reality checks every day. It may become impractical to continue doubling these checks if I don't make any progress. What I might start doing is, instead of doing them based on time intervals, I might, to build that habit, I might start doing it based on certain triggers, such as walking through a door or at the end of a conversation with people. So it's like, okay, now we're in the habit where whenever we speak to someone, at the end of that conversation, we perform a reality check. And hopefully in one of my dreams, I have a conversation with someone, and that habit is there where I perform that reality test or reality check, and then trigger a lucid episode in one of my dreams. I'm finding some quick thoughts. I'm finding that I'm really looking forward to going to bed. I'm really looking forward to being able to document what I dreamt about. I am finding that my mental attitude is not great in terms of, I think I just feel like I'm never going to be able to do this. I know that's silly to say after only 3 days of documenting my attempts, but I remember when I was 18, I was so immersed in all the different methodologies and all I was really thinking about it basically every minute of every hour of every day, and I still couldn't get it to happen. I have been looking at a few different YouTube videos and tutorials about different techniques and mindsets that you can kind of try to entertain. Something that I've been thinking about a little bit lately as well is this idea of using lucid dreaming as a way to world build. I love to write fiction, although I've never really published anything, and I love to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I've got a very vivid imagination, I think, and I love the idea of making my own world, that I can visit in lucid dreams. I am curious, and if anyone is out there listening and is able to comment on this, I am curious as to just how vivid and real these dreams are when you do achieve lucidity. Like, is it similar to when you're wearing a VR mask in a VR system and you're like, oh well, I'm in this, or is it sort of like when you remember your dreams, they seem almost like they're a step back away from waking reality, like almost like you're watching it through a lens or watching it through a movie screen almost. Again, that might just be my subjective qualia when it comes to the dream experience. But anyway, maybe I'll invest in some sleep supplements later, or one of these. I was looking at I think they call the Rami sleep masks, and it has a little chip or piece of circuitry that's flexible inside the mask. And what it's supposed to do is, I think, after a certain amount of time, it's meant to fire these LED lights that will hopefully have some effect on the dream scape in order to trigger a lucid episode. Anyway, it is a public holiday today, so I've kind of got the whole day off to myself. I have been thinking I really need to throw myself back into an exercise routine in order to improve my sleep quality, maybe. I might go for a run or go to the gym or something. But yeah, that's all for today. No real update, obviously. Bit of a shorter video. But yeah, thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to continue following this journey. Thanks.